Yeah, I ain't gonna do justice. Those are my favorites. See, like where they just what? So at a lower altitude, it was colder than at a higher altitude. So as you went up in altitude, the condensation trail. And see what's gonna happen is this isn't gonna be labeled anything about chemtrails, but it's gonna be blocked. That means someone, and we'll see how quickly it's blocked. It's not gonna be labeled anything about a chemtrail because that's not the topic here. But look, I mean, y'all, it's like, what are y'all doing? Come on now. Come on now. What you doing there? Oh, a little control. You try to control something. Oh, where? So you try to control something. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, my God. It's so pathetic. Well, y'all try to come over there. There's the one side of the spine. You can't see it from here. Oh, damn. Yeah. And just I talked to someone in England. It's like, she hadn't even seen the one side of the spine. Like, what are you talking about? Look at that. You can't see. Oh my God, I wish you could see that. And it's usually to one side. Now it's dropping down. I've never seen it drop down before. And as I was filming this, there's nothing on one side of it. And I'm talking about you. As soon as I started filming this, that spine started dropping down fast. Wow. I know this is an old topic. Yeah, we don't address much. David Maggi once said that was disguised heart energy. I just don't know about that, David Maggi. Much I was like, I see the pain in your eyes. It's like, is that truly? Is that truly disguised heart energy? Why'd you have to disguise it? Man, this camera can't get it. Oh, God. Oh, you start to see it a little bit there. Look at it. It could just keep dropping. Man, it dropped it fast. I think someone hinted that they're being dismantled as they're laid. Is that what I'm seeing? But that looks like more of an antenna extension, kind of like our hair. That don't look like dismantling. That looks like what it was intended to do. Like it was laid and it's intended to reach out to you. Well, it's about time to have a good witch's laugh or something ghoulish around this time of year, right? I drink a little tea there, whatnot. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I've never. It's always been to one side, and it was always like to the left or the right. It wasn't. I've never. That's the first one I've ever seen. I've seen them all the time, but it's like and someone that's like your life is threatened 24/7, but you've never seen this. Oh, come on now. That don't even make sense. Oh, look how it's dropping down. It ain't about fear. It's just like, they don't even hide. They're so desperate they can't even hide. They're pretty much going, hey, I'm watching you. Now, I want to let you know I'm watching you. I ain't going to hide it. I'm watching you now. Can't take their eyes off of you. They're not homosexual. They just can't take their eyes off of you. I'm sorry. They're not homosexual. They just can't take their eyes off of you. I know it'd be an easier explanation if they're homosexual, but that's not it. It's like, dudes just can't take their eyes off of you. Oh, how many days I gotta go without shaving? Before you come on now. Hey, little bird boy. Okay. What is it? What was I getting for? Who cares? But I'm sorry, I did not get on here to do this. Is that thing just God? If you could see that. God, and the dude, yeah, I mean, it's like, man, if you have if you've lied about, your dad was, not the most supportive, upstanding individual to his family, community, maybe, but yeah, I wish you could see that in person. You could see it in color. Oh my God, I've never seen one quite like that. I don't know if that is being dismantled or. It looks like it looks coming. I've never seen one come straight down. Sorry. What? I mean, I finally learned something today. Now I see a new thing today. I guess I've waited a long time to learn something new. I mean, y'all talk on these platforms. Like y'all we're us Caucasians are regurgitating mathematical narratives. We don't know there is no quantum. We get that out of the way. There is no quantum. Theory hypothesis. There's and Mother Nature is, I'm gonna steal his shit because he won't. I begged him to come clean on the whole story. And he won't do it. He's like, oh, that's a belief. You ain't your beliefs. No, facts aren't beliefs, Theora. Facts are facts. History's history. And I say, as Caucasians over here, we need to get in line and start remembering why. If we're gonna remember why we're here, how can you be awake and not remember why you're here? I didn't remember why I was here. I just logically concluded. Since I had to do everything else on my own, I did. I wasn't Rain Man, but I was Rain Man with the touching, I didn't do it verbally, but everything I had to come out of, I had to do it on my own. Real talk. Yeah, really. It is real talk. I was like, God, we can see that. Okay. Look at something else. Oh my God. I know. Yeah, we get them everywhere. Just down. They vary though. They stopped doing it for the longest time around here, and then it's like it's now it's like they do it. So I guess after COVID they don't have to target the whole population anymore. I guess that's what it is. Is after COVID they don't have to target the whole population anymore. Just selective, just selective parts of the population. Interesting. So yeah, there is no quantum. There is no light particle duality. Mother Nature is what does he say? Is a armpit is a hairy armpit hippie, a barefoot hairy hairy barefoot hairy armpit barefoot hippie that doesn't have a calculator. As we saw in the movie Lucy, there are actually no numbers nor letters, and that's what I think we need to remember. That's why it's time to, whether you say it is not identified with Native American culture like completely. Like I'm not going to put on a bunch of feathers. I'm not going to do a lot of stuff that the males do. I'm not going to talk in a solemn voice and not have levity. I ain't saying they do. I'm just saying I'm not Native American in that sense. Just my great grandmother is my only avatar's right in a sense to be here on this land. So I have to. That is a logical responsibility. I decided that. I didn't remember it, and I don't mean pat myself. I don't mean pat yourself on the back. It just. If you don't remember, then what, I don't know why we don't remember. We came here like, oh, I'm going to volunteer to come here, but get here, we don't remember. I don't know why we don't remember, but we can't hold each other accountable and get arrogant about what we think we know because none of us remember. Like, I found out something and you didn't, and I read something in a book, some Caucasian books. Yeah, goddamn it, I know something now. We got to stop doing that. Now, the reality of the physics, there is only resistance and capacitance and pressure mediation, pressure gradients. In nature, there's resistance and capacitance and pressure mediation. There are no numbers. Nature doesn't operate that way. And listening to a Native American guy was like, remind me, talking about the spirits, like not only, it ain't just the people. I didn't know we kept our trauma in our, it's going to interfere spinal. Of course, that's why you lay that to interfere. Spinal cord, not spinal cord. See? Spinal cord. The cerebellum, no. Whatever. I can't think of it now. Vagus nerve. I didn't know we carry we come in with a clean slate in a sense, they say, but we don't, we don't remember, but the trauma, it remains in our vagus nerve. And, my Native Americanism is through the females. I always hated it because my great grandmother's full blooded. It's like, because that's where language, because that's term reserved for dogs, guys. Come on. It's like, that's why I don't. It keeps me from saying it much because it's like, I can't even respect her. The first time anytime I try to respect my grandmother, it's like calling her a dog. That's not right. That's not right English language. God damn, English so pathetic. Everybody knows how pathetic English is. You ain't an English minor, you don't have to be an English minor to know that, but I do, I do have some credentials. I always be fascinated with language. And then Bob Dylan and the religions and being an English minor, like, it didn't ruin that. It just like put it in perspective. It did kind of ruin it and put it in perspective. I'm random here. But resistance and capacitance and pressure mediation. And there might be one more. I just can't remember this time. And Theodore, I've credited him too much. He could get completely on this team and not just partially, and stop dismissing people that start calling a fact a belief. Facts have nothing to do with belief. Facts have nothing to do with belief. And the facts are in me like history, what is and what is now. That has nothing to do with belief. It's and I know shit he's saying is true because just when I hear it, it's like, that's kind of works. You know truth when you hear it. But so if the guy that if you accuse your aunt of rape, and that wasn't following, you told me that your aunt raped you. That's your sister's mother, which is highly Native American. You have your features. Look, you appear to have. We both got our ancestry through our mothers, and you seem to retain much more of it than I did. But you're going to call your mother's sister. You're going to tell people your mother's sister raped you, and she never did at all. Well, your trial started then, brother. Your trial or your probation started right then and there. And a good thing I didn't know that was a lie. Because not only would I've never looked your way again, you might not be in one piece. But I can't verify that. Someone tell me.